Happy Halloween! Insanity Films here. I'm Alessio, your host, and this is Tech for Dummies episode 3. This is gonna be a long but fun, interesting episode.
Little tea?
No, Frank, I don't want tea! Cut off! Get comfortable, grab some snacks, and enjoy Google Pixel 3 versus Google Pixel 4. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back from Insanity Films. Alessio here, and as promised, today for Tech for Dummies episode number 3 we have Google Pixel 3 versus Google Pixel 4. And pay attention to the screen where the sound is coming from. This is coming from the Google Pixel 3 and this is coming from the Google Pixel 4. Pay attention to the audio, and out of the bat we can see right away there is no color correction. We can see right away that the Google Pixel 4 has warmer tones, like towards orange magenta, and the Google Pixel 3 is a little bit washed out, I'd say, with not much of a hue. In fact, when I was editing my other videos from Google Pixel 3, I had to put a lot of color back in, but out of the bat, the Google Pixel 4 is really good. Like, the skin tone, I have to say, is really nice. And so, this is the voice, the audio that comes from the Google Pixel 3 right now. This is the Google Pixel 3. And let's switch back to Google Pixel 4. And let's move away. So this is Google Pixel 4. And now we're gonna switch cameras. That was f***ing cold, I'm telling you. Exactly like the colors on the Google Pixel 3. They were cold, on the hue of a bluish thing, a little bit washed out. The audio was cheap sounding. I'm saying cheap sounding because it sounded cheap, like very cheap audio, like squeaky, very high frequency, you know what I mean? But doesn't pick up a lot of wind. And I'm telling you, it was really windy down there. By the way, we're talking about the bloody front-facing camera, the one in the front, the one you take selfie, right? So as we can see from the images, from the footage that I shot in the cold, the Pixel 4 is a little bit on the warm side. The hue is a little bit warmer, more like a Canon camera, which is really good. And sharper, way sharper than the Pixel 3. The audio on the Pixel 4 is bloody good. It's like way much better than the Google Pixel 3. It's literally warmer, the low frequencies are much better. Sounds very professional, I gotta say. With a little bit of tweaks with audio editing, it could sound really professional. But unfortunately, it does pick up a lot of wind. And now, let's move on and get outside again in the cold, getting some footage from the rear camera, the one in the back of the phone, this one right there, the one you take proper photos and proper videos. And let me know in the comments down below if you notice anything strange in the clips. Now we are with the camera switched, so it's 4K, 25 frames per second, Google Pixel 3 on the left and Google Pixel 4 on the right. And I gotta say, with this one, let's see a little bit of the sky. It's not much of the difference from the screen, I have to say, in this particular shot. I would say that the blues are really nice and blue and everything is fine. The front-facing camera was actually a little bit warmer on the skin tones. I can try and turn this around without dropping this amazing rig that I have. It's literally a cardboard with two rubber bands. And okay, I'm gonna try and switch it over without dropping it. Okay. Now I don't know, because I can't really see if this is the Google Pixel 4 and this is the Google Pixel 3. I don't know if the skin tones are better or the same. Definitely with the front-facing camera is a little bit warmer on the Google Pixel 4. So, well, you know what? Who gives a f***? So let's face it. Okay, let's move on. Let's walk around. Yeah, the sky looks really nice. Now I'm gonna run a little bit and see if the stabilization is the same in both. All right, faster. Woo, it's super cold. Okay, this is a nice shot. This is a really nice shot. Yes, the Google Pixel 4 is a little bit warmer, just a tiny bit. Let's see. Okay. Did you notice anything unusual in the clips? Comment down below if you did and what it was. First off, the videos you just saw, they were shot in 4K, but they were downscaled to 1080p because this is the current resolution of the video. In the clips showing nature, leaves, trees and stuff like that, we can see on the Pixel 3 that the details on the leaves are very blurry, very washed out. It's like details are actually missing. And the hue and colors are still on the cold side. Instead, the Pixel 4 had very sharp images, preserved the details, still very on the warm tones, and the sky looked amazing, dynamic range really good, overall Pixel 4. Pixel 3, the audio on the rear camera is a little bit better than the front-facing camera, but still not as good as the Pixel 4. In fact, I gotta say that the microphone on the rear camera is really good. With a little bit of editing, like I said before, it could really sound super good, very professional. Now, let's talk about skin tones and faces. In both rear cameras, Pixel 3 and 4, the skin looks still on the warm side on both, so I gotta say it's really nice. But you can tell by looking at my beard that the Pixel 4 is a little sharper, which is a really nice touch. However, we have to credit that in the software, not really in the camera itself. The camera stabilizer, well, I was running like an idiot, and as you can see in the results, I mean, it's pretty stable in both. I have no complaints whatsoever. And here we go again. Google Pixel 4 on my left and Google Pixel 3 on my right. Let's see the dynamic range of both from the sky and the colors. And it looks pretty similar like this, but I need to check it from the computer. And there we go. This is a nice shot. Alright, let's talk about dynamic range and...
Have some tea.
No tea! Frank! As I was saying, dynamic range. I gotta say that it works much better on the Pixel 4 due to the bigger camera, which is 16 megapixel against 12 megapixel on the Google Pixel 3. The sky looks so much better on Pixel 4, it's very sharp, images are really sharp and clear. But as a small filmmaker, there is a downside of it that I don't really like. It's the fact that it's not cinematic, because it's really sharp. Personally, I prefer less sharp images out of a camera instead of a processed image, a processed clips, because this is software manipulation. It's good for some, but if you want a cinematic shot, to be honest, nah. One more test. Let's see how these two cameras focus. You can see the specs on the screen for both. So Google Pixel 4, really good. Google Pixel 3. Really good. Let's do another again. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, not much to say on the focus. They are really good, both of them. Really fast, so I no complaints on that either. If you are new on this channel, please consider to subscribe, comment down below and share with your friends our Tech for Dummies series. Thank you. I know what you're thinking. Dude, what's with the mustache? Well, I can tell you, I get a lot of girls with these.
But you win yourself a girl if you only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, if you only got a mustache.
Moving on to digital zoom and optical zoom. Optical zoom on Pixel 4. Let's see how crispy it is. And with the Google Pixel 3, I can pinch. That's about it. Let's see if I put them in the same distance. Yeah. There we go. That's about it. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. But we should see it on the computer which one is the sharpest. So I'll get closer. There you go. I think this is kind of cool. On the Pixel 4, we have optical zoom, which is real actual zoom, like you saw in the footage. You can really zoom in and still preserve a sharp image. On the Google Pixel 3, you have a really smudged out because you can just pinch like a photo. Pinch and zoom in is literally it's digital. It's not optical. It's digital. Optical, optical, digital. Holy shit! I have to go out and take some shots. Holy moly, that was cold. Let's take a look at the photos and let's compare them a little bit. On the left we have Pixel 3 and right Pixel 4. I gotta say that this time the Pixel 3 is on the warmer tone compared to the videos that we watched before, and the Google Pixel 4 is a little bit on the cold tone. But overall they're both very sharp, but definitely sharper on the Pixel 4. On this rock and roll photo, there's not much of a difference, I gotta say. Maybe a tiny bit of sharpness on the Google Pixel 4, but just a tiny bit. Now let's take a look at my beautiful face. And by the way, we're still on the rear camera. Wow, I was so serious right there, but actually I was cold as balls. But anyway, let's talk about the photo. This is the rear camera, and both are on the warm tone, but again, the Google Pixel 4 wins on sharpness. Also, we can see the wide angle on the Pixel 4 because I had to zoom the other one a little bit just to make them look kind of even. But yeah, this one goes to the Pixel 4. Okay, now we go to church. On this particular photo, again, like the other one, I gotta say that the Pixel 3 is a little bit warmer than the 4. So, I am not sure about this one. Still, the 4 is a little sharper. But overall, I'm going with the Pixel 3 on this one. On these images, I wanted to see the autofocus I was doing, and I have to say, not too bad on the Pixel 4 and a little bit bad on the Pixel 3. The colors, I like better the Pixel 4 on this one. I don't know why. Because the colors are a little bit more realistic, but I gotta say that I like the sky better on the Google Pixel 3. Remember to subscribe, comment down below, share everything with your friends. Thank you. Now let's switch to portrait mode. For some reason, the Pixel 3 didn't succeed in having a nice, distinct, detached background and doing its own magic. For some reason, I don't know. Pixel 4 was actually pretty good, like cut like all the details, blurry background, bouquet, how you want to call it. Pretty good, pretty good. Again, my pretty face for you guys. As I mentioned before, like a million times, the Pixel 4 has warmer tones and the Pixel 3 has colder tones, but I like the image on the Pixel 3 on this one, even though the Pixel 4 is still sharper. Here we have another beautiful face. Ha! I steal my face. On this one, I'm going with the Pixel 4 because it's way sharper and the colors are much better. You can see the beard on my face really sharp, which is really good. Now let's get into Halloween mode and check some night side photos. Pixel 3 on the left, Pixel 4 on the right. This was taken with literally no lights. The only light on was my computer. I gotta say, it did a really good job. But you can tell just a tiny bit of noise on the Google Pixel 3 and very sharp on the Pixel 4, so Pixel 4 wins. Still night side on this one on my pretty guitars and microphone. Same as the other one, the Pixel 4 is sharper, but lost a little bit of colors on this one, so I'm gonna give Pixel 3 a win. Ooh, another pretty face. Ha, still me. Pixel 3, Pixel 4, I don't know, let's choose. Abracadabra, Halloween, blah blah blah. Remember to subscribe, comment down below, like and share with your friends. I'm going with Pixel 4 because the colors are better and a little bit sharper. Yeah! Wow, I am super hot. Plus this mustache are amazing. They really are. I'm gonna pick the Pixel 4 because my lips looks better and sharper. Yeah! Now we go back outside there and take some proper shot. Alright, let's see some dynamic range, which nobody knows what that means as a matter of fact. What the f is dynamic range? Well, the dynamic range is a little bit better on the Pixel 4 because I like it. Now it's time to shut all the lights and take some snaps at the dark sky. Night side off. I gotta say, pretty good job on both considering there is nothing, literally no lights. Pixel 4 is a little bit more colorful, if we can say that. You can barely see a little star just one on the top right. And this one is the same photo with night side on. And oh my god, seriously, this is amazing. You can tell, I mean, it's beautiful. I don't know what the hell is going on here. What's the technology behind it? I mean, I looked at the videos, but I still don't get it. I think it's kind of a sorcery, it's a magic. It's a kind of magic. Thanks for tuning in for this crazy long, fun episode of Tech for Dummies episode 3. It was really nice and fun to check these two phones together, smartphones, because they are smart. They're really smart. They check the sky, the light, they do process that I don't understand. This is why it's Tech for Dummies. Anyway, what can I say? Thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, comment down below, share with your friends. Remember to check the first and the second episode in the cards right there. And if you're not too busy, you may want to take a look at the Monday episode, the Monday pills, which is just the unboxing of the Google Pixel 4, which is kind of cool. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're gonna have a creepy, crazy, scary, disgusting Halloween, and I'll see you next week when my hair will start growing back again.